Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix documentary Lenox Hill, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Yes, I did shave and I don't like it. My chin looks like Peter Griffin's chin. 4 doctors at New York storied Lenox Hill Hospital balance their personal lives and their dedication to their patients in this documentary series. This documentary series is 8 episodes long and about 45 to 55 minutes each, and this centers around 4 doctors in Lenox Hill, which is in New York. And throughout the documentary, we see them treating different patients, learning about their lives and their daily routines as well. With the coronavirus happening right now, there's a newfound respect for doctors and what they go through day in and day out. This was filmed before the coronavirus, so you just kind of see their daily routines. And now with the coronavirus happening now, there's a lot more that they are doing. But before all of this, it shows all of the hard work, the dedication that these 4 doctors and everybody surrounding them, what they go through to treat a patient, to be there on time, and just be present. And I absolutely loved this series. This was a bit of a gamble for me because I have severe anxiety when it comes to hospitals and being around hospitals and seeing surgery and whatnot. I kind of just have panic attacks. And so I wanted to watch this documentary, but also was a little bit hesitant about watching it as well. And I'm glad I did watch it because throughout this 8-part documentary series, you get to understand each of these 4 doctors and what they go through and why they wanted to become doctors. You have enough time to kind of understand who they are, their personality, and their reasoning behind becoming a doctor. They explore their past kind of through conversation and dialogue to where they explain, I want to become a doctor because of this. And we spent enough time with each character to where you really appreciate their dedication and who they are and the way that they take care of their patients. One of the doctors that we are focusing on is pregnant, and there are some complications with her pregnancy. So we spent a lot of time with her and her journey as well. But I like that it was just not focused on their work. It was focused also on their lifestyle, reasoning why they want to become a doctor, and also as part of their hobbies as well. We see what they do a little bit on their day off. We see a couple of the doctors working out. Now, most of the documentary does take place inside Lenox Hill, and they are treating different patients. And as they're treating different patients, we see a bunch of different patients that are coming through this documentary series. And each one, you feel like they do a good job of going out of their way to take care of them. I like how that documentary kind of showed us different patients that they are treating and attending to as well. That leads to some tough conversations that they have with their patients. It's interesting to see how they kind of go about their conversations that they're going to have, kind of behind the scenes of it all, planning what they're going to say, looking at charts. Because when you go to the doctor just comes into you and he just talks to you. So this is capturing that leading up to those conversations, which I found to be very interesting. And some of them are very eager to treat their patients and help find what is wrong with them. I found Lenox Hill to be very inspiring, looking at the life of 4 doctors who go through a lot. They're constantly working. They are constantly treating patients. And I enjoyed looking at the life of these 4 doctors and what they go through day in and day out. And the documentary does a great job of giving you enough for each doctor to where you get to know them, you understand them, and you appreciate what each one of them does. The documentary series does not hold back on surgery, which was a thing that I was worried about. But they wanted to capture the real days of doctors, so they wanted to show pretty much everything that goes on in their day. I really appreciate the documentary series looking into 4 doctors' life and their days at Lenox Hill, which is in New York. I think the documentary had a great setup for each doctor and then also introducing their hobbies and their lifestyle, and planning pregnancy for one of them as well. I like how it was structured in the 8 episodes. I never felt like it was wasted or slowed down at all. I had a really good pacing to it. And I did love learning about the routines of the hospital and behind the scenes as well, looking at charts, talking to other doctors as well, planning certain things. And they also touched a little bit upon, in the beginning of the series, looking at Lenox Hill and kind of its downfall, and then new doctors were coming in to kind of run the place and taking care of the building and getting it back to a good status. I also like that it focused a little bit on the hospital as well. If you guys enjoy documentaries and right now you are appreciating doctors, and they do a lot of things right now with the virus and even beforehand, their dedication, their determination, I really do appreciate this documentary because it gave me newfound respect for doctors. It was a bit hard for me to watch at times, I will admit that, but overall I think it was a very uplifting documentary series. I'm going to go ahead and give Lenox Hill a B+. Thank you guys for my review for the new documentary series, Lenox Hill. Stay tuned for more up and coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.